Is this the best Mexican restaurant at Walt Disney World?
Princess of Bear, today we're at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. Good time to spring back to
the Maya Grill.
Just grilled up some things, and as your number one choice in food infotainment, we're here to try the grill, so you don't have to.
Steakhouse grill.
Yeah, she's vegan. I'm not. I'm on swing from the rafters. This is good.
It's time to foodie and chill. So we got the chips, the duo. It comes with a queso, but I'm not obviously reviewing the queso. I'm just getting the salsa. There is the guac available. It's like $16, and it comes in the same size as this. It's not large, so like I don't recommend it, and it's not very great. If you want good guacamole, surprisingly, I think you should go to Paradiso 37. But anyway, let's dive into this salsa that is very liquidy. This is like, looks like mole almost, not salsa. It's giving mole to me, like a less thick mole, and it's probably like a 4.5 out of 10 on the heat scale. It's definitely a choice, not a good one. I'm not a fan at all, and I think this is not worth the money. I would give it a 1.5 out of 5 salsas. This is not salsa.
I don't know what's been happening in this country lately, but are we having a tomato shortage? This is not giving salsa. This is like liquid. I need chunks. I need character. Like I see the spices in there, but like where's the rest of the stuff? I feel like something's missing. Like somebody kidnapped the actual salsa. But we're here to try it as is. I like the heat as a base. 3 out of 10 on the heat scale, but it's just missing too much. It just feels too much like a sauce and not like salsa. It's missing the sa in there, just sauce and no salsa. And for that, I gotta hit him where it counts. I love this place. We love coming here. We come here. We've had bad reviews other places, but when something's not worth it, it ain't worth it. This is just sauce and chips. You can do that at home. 2 out of 5 plus. I'm feeling a little post-holiday chill in the air, so why not soup? Come on, I love a good soup, depending on what it is. They have a butternut squash soup here that they poured beautifully over like melted cheese and make it all more melty with like some chili and herbs in there, a little bit of queso and butternut squash. Very much of the Spanish cultures. Deep. I am excited. Butternut squash is one of those soups that can easily lean too much into like the sweetness, with butternut squash being so sweet at its base. That combined though with the cheese and the chilies, a little fresco, gives it a nice like sour but a little bit of spice, not spicy, but some more seasonings to it to give it some layers, some complexity. It's almost like if somebody like liquefied cheese covered butternut squash, which is basically I guess what soup would be. Liquefied butternut squash. I don't know where I'm going with that. Either way, it's a tasty soup that I think will scare away the chill. I'm giving it 4 out of 5 plus.
So usually when I come here, I get a multitude of things. Typically the quesadilla. But like last time we came here, I was so into getting the corn modified that I forgot to ask about the quesadilla, or not the quesadilla, sorry, the enchilada being modified. So one of you guys messaged us and was like, hey, you didn't ask about the enchilada, and that was new. So like now we're back here because I had to show you that the enchilada can be made vegan, and they still put the vegan chorizo in here. We got the vegan cheese. We got all the beautiful things like, if you don't do quesadilla, enchilada your life, and you'll still have a good time. Cheers to Maya Grill, the best Mexican restaurant at Disney World. Now, some of you guys know I am a Southern Californian, born and raised. I took Bear to Olamendi's so that he could experience like true, authentic Mexican. This is taking me back to Olamendi's. This enchilada is delicious. It is so amazing. I love the sauce. I love the chorizo. I love the cheese. Like, there's literally, I have no notes. It is amazing. It is a 5 out of 5. It is a Princess Cities item. Anything that takes me back home is a win. So I think that's why this is the best Mexican restaurant at Disney World. They're like the most authentic, despite all the Mexico Pavilion in Epcot that is also run by the same company that owns this restaurant.
Enchiladas is delightful vegan cheese and the vegan chorizo. I like that they are so versatile with this here. It's one of the best additions they've had at this entire resort in many years. And I feel like this is almost a redemption because we used to be able to get plant-based enchiladas elsewhere in Walt Disney World, and they've mostly been god-awful. Maya, I want to see their take on it. That's too big a bite. I'm going to die. There we go. Oof. The texture, the flavor, the filling, the combined spices. That's a flavorful bite. If you told me that wasn't plant-based, I wouldn't believe you. It just tastes good. It's got that punch that you expect, that spice that you expect, filled with the sauce. No complaints. This is, in fact, an enchilada. 4.25 out of 5 claws. Vegans, no excuses. Come order this so they know they want to keep this in the menu. As many times as we've come here, I've explored different parts of this menu. It hasn't really changed for me either way since the last time we came here a few months ago. But I realized that I haven't really gotten the quesadilla here. I've gotten the chicken, the seasonal fish. I've gotten the fish tacos, the TNT, the tayuda with the bone marrow. I've gotten the asabuco, which I love from here, at least the last generation of it. So look, I've explored most of this menu. So I feel almost remiss in my foodie duties that I have not at least gotten the quesadilla. So I decided to see how the other half lives. So not only did I get a quesadilla, I also got a steak quesadilla, which I would not normally order. I'd always go for chicken, because chicken over steak any day of the week. So I'm just gonna dive right in. These nice triangle cut quesadillas, just one whole quesadilla sliced multiple ways. You got the Monterey Jack cheese in here, you got some steak bits in here, some peppers. It's looking good. That feels like Spanish textbook quesadilla. Filled with the cheese, the steak, nice and grilled. Got that smokiness to it. It's nice and crispy, tortilla on the outside. Best of all, you can pretty much get this your way here. You get steak, you get chicken. Vegetarians, you can just cheese. Vegans, you can get this with the vegan chorizo and the vegan cheese. So it's basically like, this is your quesadilla. How would you like it? Have it your way, but not fast food. You know what I mean? It is a tasty steak quesadilla. I would give that 4 out of 5 claws. My girl, one of the things we love about this place the most is how often they update the drink menu here. They're always doing something seasonal or specialty or something to just highlight the culture of this restaurant. Currently, they are running the World of Mezcal. 3 themed Mezcal-based drinks that you could also get as a flight. I'm greedy, so I just had to get an entire one. I got the Tequila Mockingbird, and I, for one who loved reading To Kill a Mockingbird as a child, and also love a good themed beverage, why not? The tequila part, I'm thinking, is the fact that it has jalapeno syrup in it, with some chilies, spicy rim, jalapeno floating in it, mezcal juice-filled decadence. Not very often I drink something and I start hearing the soundtrack from Boys in the Hood. There's a whole bunch of woo child things with easier in the background because that is spicy. Like, I can feel that in my ears. I'm thinking like a creeping 5.5, 6 out of 10 on the heat scale. I frequently complain that drinks that claim that they're spicy are not spicy. This one I can feel. But it's feeling with both flavor, complexity, and taste. That's classy. Because this is a classy establishment. I don't belong here, but it's a classy establishment. 4.75 out of 5 claws. So I will not be refused more of this world of Mezcal they're trying to drag me into. So I got a second drink from the world of Mezcal menu, the Smoke and Petal. It's a Gracias a Dios Mezcal with hibiscus tea. So it's giving me vibes of like the what is the hibiscus-based drink or the tea-based drink at Nomad Lounge? The Lang's Delight. It's one of my favorite drinks at Nomad Lounge is a tea-based cocktail. So like tea and mezcal. You don't gotta tell me twice. Ooh. It's not like tequila is heavy, but there's something about the lightness of tea when you pair it with a proper liquor that's just amazing. It's got a sugar, like smoked sugar rim, but the hibiscus tea with the mezcal, it's got a smoky, very drinkable tea with alcohol. I love it. I would take a gallon of this to go if they gave it to me. 4.75 out of 5 claws. Another successful visit to the grill.
My grill is always amazing. It doesn't matter what you get. I'm glad I tried the enchiladas this time, but like literally everything is amazing.
Yeah, they just need to fix that salsa plate. That is atrocious.
I agree.
Not up to their quality, the rest of their food, but
amazing.
What we had for entrees definitely made up for it. The beverages too.
And please check out some of our other Maya Grill reviews where we try many of their other dishes because we've literally tried their entire menu.
Yeah, if there's anything else you want to see us do here at Coronado or Walt Disney World, period, remember that the comments was a good place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear will yeet himself outside of the Coronado and become a my way?
I'm going to live in the cacti. But you heard the girl.
Cacti.
A prickly bear. Boom.
Cacti.
You heard the girl.